So I want to make a video about why I do this. Why I'm making these videos talking flat earth and mountain trees and golden fountain. Why I talk such conspiracies? Well, the truth is I've experienced one for myself, just the golden fountain rush, the urine therapy boost, and that was enough to destroy 100 years of medical science because I had my own experience of urine's power, purity and cleanliness having given me fountain of youth effects, measurable. And that sent me down the rabbit hole when I followed that research through into the mysteries of nutrition and the apparent breatharian phenomena, and that, effectively metabolism might be even a hoax. There's a lot there, and that sent me right down the rabbit hole. Every evidence I've heard and listened to of everyone who's ever said anything about what they're eating and what they're drinking and how healthy they are, it all fits in that map to me quite clearly. And I think the nutritional myth, as people talk about it, is still absolutely on the table. And that's the whole story. Distilled water, purity, inorganic minerals, organic minerals, urine therapy, fruit juice therapy, and sodium chloride as an insane toxic poison. That's the map that it fits into. And then a year later, boom, the earth is flat. Because 100 years of medical science had gone down the drain for me, it was a lot easier maybe to accept the flat earth evidences at face value and just think of them for myself, because I know the banking elite and the state powers that be have controlled information for long enough. That research has been done elsewhere. You can look at 9/11, you can look at the war campaigns that they just lie and cheat their way into whatever they want, say what they like with enough long words and an army behind them, and you're none the wiser what's actually going on. So they set up the universities, the institutions, the government institutions that advise the educational authorities on what is real and what's not, and these people aren't to be trusted because they bomb brown people every day. And so that's a simple story really. And from there on, you can't trust the authorities morally or ethically because they have no morals or ethics. Then you start having to look at the data for yourself, and you look at the data for yourself and shit, boom, it's all flat. And apparently geostationary. So like, okay, flat earth. Once you're there, again, every evidence just fits in place, Nothing looks like it's spinning, nothing looks like it's heliocentric. And then you get on to the no forest story now, and the Mandela effect that I've only been researching recently as well. And Jesus, we don't know what the fuck's going on now. So there's good reason why I take this evidence so seriously, and it still comes back to me ultimately on because I haven't gone up and got my spirit levels out and gone done major tests on the flat earth thing. I have to admit, hold my hand up. I've just looked at it keenly every time I looked anywhere. I've seen the horizon rise to my eye in a plane. I've seen the sea for myself. I've seen all the shit people are posting online looking so genuine. It's just like a no-brainer now. It's done and dusted, that story. It ain't spinning balls. There is a lot of years of data interpretation experience going into that, and it's not going to be necessarily simple for everyone, but maybe you will need to get the spirit levels and the Nikon P900 zooms and do it for yourself. For me, I could just see it and feel it from day one. really, once the major arguments had been exposed to me. Um, I still haven't seen them debunked, so quite happy about that. Fuck knows with the story of the 100-mile trees being made out of silica and what silica life form even fucking means to us. This is fresh, so that's another story, but boom. We have been lied to. We can't trust our institutions, and when you open your eyes, start doing your own experiments, things look almighty different to what we've been told. No, that's the nuts and bolts of it, and we have no reason to trust government-funded institutions in the slightest, let alone global, what a laugh, globalization, international corporations, should we call them. No reason to trust their science labs, no reason to trust the government science labs. Who else has got a fucking science lab? You know? You're talking big money to have a science lab. Big money is in the hands of criminals. And when it's not, they get shut down. You know? It's just like homework time on that one if you don't know how much it would take to set up a serious science lab if you're not government funded. And you can't trust the government. Hierarchies work like that. No one knows what their superiors are up to. The superiors don't have to tell them. That's why it's hierarchy. So all that shit's fucking known. And we're just left with these fucking giant tree stumps on a flat plain that we know fuck all about. But I just want to bring it home with it was the urine therapy and the distilled water story that I felt for myself with such a huge physical body reaction. That enabled, me to go down a rabbit hole, and flat Earth is fucking big, and now I've got this other story about a golden fountain that flat earthers don't even know fuck all about, and that's exciting, because it's a big one. Medicine's gone down the same fucking shit heap as heliocentrism, astrophysics, and now geology and ancient history. Jokes. Start again time for science.